morning, everybody. How are we this evening? It is December the 17th. Wow, 17th of December. I cannot believe, I say this every week, but I still can't believe we're like a week away from Christmas. It's unbelievable. So, say good day if you are joining me tonight. I'm just getting my comments up here so I can see everybody. Let me just scroll down so I can see if anybody's going to join me tonight. Welcome everybody. It is Wing It Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week, whatever you want to call it. Come on in, join me for a bit of crafty session for half an hour or so. My name is Beck Hall. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Melbourne, Australia. And I come live here every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock to give you a bit of a crafty inspiration, I guess, for the middle of the week. So let me know if you are joining me in the comments. Say g'day, whether you're watching the live, which if you're watching the live, you'll see a live button up here somewhere. If not, you're watching the replay. So let me know either way whether you're watching or not. Alright, so you might notice that I sound a little bit like nasally today. I'm actually off work for the week. I have come down with the dreaded COVID. So I've been at home and I've taken the opportunity to... Oh, hang on, just let me move this. I've been cleaning. been cleaning out my studio and, you know, to use some of the new products. So in order to use the new products, I did a desk clean. Well, I did a box clean actually. Now, guilty as charged doing box cleans. Who does box cleans? Do you know what a box clean is, first of all? Do you know what a box clean is? Let me say hello. Hey Marianne, hey Christine, hey Sarah, how are you? Hey Julie, hey Jan. Megan, I feel like I should be in Romper Room and I've got Megan and I've got Julie and I can see through this square window. But yes, so I did a box clean on my desk so I could get started doing some playing. Today I've been playing with this amazing new stamp set called Sweet Bugs. It comes with some dies, but I'm not playing with that tonight. That's just a sneak peek. But I have been having a bit of a play with that, and I must say it is one of my favourites. Well, it's my favourite one so far. So, alright, so I am going to point you down. Thanks, Christine. I am feeling better. I don't have the body aches that I did have at the start of the week. So, but yes, I am the week before Christmas home from work. So it wasn't the best time to get it, especially the week before Christmas when we're at our busiest in retail. So, or was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? Oh I don't know. All right, so I'm going to flip you down and we're going to get started. I'm just going to keep an eye on the comments. So yeah, if anybody knows what a box clean is, let me know. But I'm going to flip you down and we will get started and see if anybody knows. I don't know if anybody does know. Oh, you don't want to see that. That's my keyboard. Let me just remove that out of the way. Oh, Christine, yeah, it's not a good time to get sick, is it? Not at all. That's for sure. So if you're not aware what a box clean is, a box clean is where you get everything on your desk and you basically throw it into a box. So this was my box clean that I probably used a few times now, and as you can see it's getting quite full. So tonight I thought for Wing It Wednesday, how about we make something out of my box clean. So a box clean is usually when you grab everything that's on your desk and you pull it off your desk so you can make room for new stuff, right? So I am guilty as charged for doing box cleans. And you can see in here, like, I don't even know, but I'm a hoarder. I'm a collector of good things, not a hoarder. But I collect stuff, and in here there's just everything and anything that you can think of that I think, oh, I might be able to use that for something else, right? So this is what a box clean is. Now, I am very guilty of doing it. I do have to hibernate in my craft room, Megan. That's it's a bit of a shame, that, isn't it? Hey, although I have spread my germs onto Brett, so he is now not at work this week. So That's kind of ruined my plans slightly. It's not good when your husband gets it as well, and then, you know, he's kind of sicker than what you are. So anyway, all right, so this is my box clean. So we're going to create something from this box tonight. I don't know what, I don't know. I'm just going to pick out a few random pieces. I'm having a Christmas card in my head. I don't even know if there's Christmas stuff in here, but let's just go through and see what we've got in here. I'm not going to admit to how many boxes like this I might or may not have, Megan. That's for sure. Alright, so let's go through and see what we've got in here. So see, we've got like a little bit of leftovers from Christmas trees. We've got lots of different stuff. Look, that would have been some sort of card front that I was working on, and an envelope. I'd say that got filthy, so that went in there. So there's just lots of different stuff in here. So, we could probably use that because we're going to do a Christmas card. And look, there's a few snowflakes. So let's just see what we've got. I have something in my head, but I thought maybe there might have been a few more Christmassy things in here. But let's just see. Oh, we could probably use that. That looks alright for a bit of Christmas. Let's see what else. We do have a few snowflakes in here. That looks interesting too. Look, there's even a half a crumpled up card. I don't know what I thought I was going to do with that, but anyway. There's a red card base. We might be able to use that. Got some of these little doodads. So it's just all the different bits and pieces that have been on my desk. Alright. So let's just see. Well, we've got a couple of those things there. Let's see what we can do with that. So I'm not sure whether anybody does this as well. Look, these are super old. I don't even know where I found these. Do you remember these? These are from a set when I first started stamping. Oh my goodness. Am I like showing off me stuff here now? Sharing his care, I know. But yeah, you know, I don't know. Is it poor Brent or is it poor Beck because I've got to look after him now? I don't know. It's a hard thing to do. Look, I've even got some little, they might be alright too. We could use those. Might be able to, that's a heart of something that I've made from something. Alright, anyway, I think we'll just see what we've got. We've got all these sentiments down here too, look, that I've obviously punched out at some stage or another. Actually, what's this? That's a piece of paper. We could probably use that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see how we go. Oh, we could even use some of these bits. Alright, and there's some of that. So I'm just going to go through and randomly pick out stuff while trying to keep an eye on the comments too. Hey Anita, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Alright, so I've just got a bunch of random stuff here. This is from what I'm calling my box clean. Alright, now what I thought is we could do is bring in the stylish shape dies. These are probably my favourite dies that I use like 100 times a week. I don't know about you guys, but this is what I do. So I was thinking about doing some circles. Now you can use punches if you've got punches as well, but we're going to use the dies today. So what I thought, we might actually, and like we're not going to use all of these bits and pieces that I've just put out here. We're just going to, I'm definitely going to use that though, I think. So I'm going to die cut some of these out, and I'm going to die cut the middle of them out there. So let me get my Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine in here, and we'll see if we can, you know, I have every good intention to go and reuse these items that's in my boxes, but I sort of never get around to it. So today I thought, let's just do it. Let's just do some box cleaning and see how we go, hey? Alright. Hey Julie. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Yes, the dreaded COVID. I didn't even think, to be honest, that that's what it was. I came home from work last week and had a bit of a snuffly nose and a bit of a
you know, I didn't even have a sore throat actually, it was just a stuffy nose. And I thought, oh, bit of hay fever, you know, that time of year, sun, winter, summer, cold, you know, because we're going through 24 different seasons in one day at the moment. So I thought, oh well, bit of hay fever. And yeah, didn't think anything of it, just kept pushing along like we do. And then Monday morning I went to work and somebody said to me, did you test for COVID? I went, didn't even think of that. Did not even think of that. So yes, didn't stay at work for very long. So I'm just randomly cutting out some circles, but not full circles. So we're doing, you know, with the hole in the middle, so like a donut. So I'm just trying to keep I sent my bits and pieces. Yeah, I really need to do that, I think, Anita. The bits and pieces are... But I do like to see what I can get out of it, out of bits and pieces. So we'll just see what we can do today. So I'm just cutting random circles, alright? So skinny ones, fat ones, small ones, big ones, you know. And we can make them a few different colours. We'll get this one here and we'll cut a few different circles from this as well. Just because we can. I don't even know what paper this is. If anybody recognises this paper, I'd say it's old and that's why it's in there. And I really couldn't even tell you like how long these bits have been sitting in there for. So, alright, and I'll do a couple of more like so. Probably work, Megan. I work in retail, so highly likely it was at work. But I'm doing the right thing. I'm staying home. I'm on the Panadol. I took an antihistamine today again to try and stop my nose. It feels like my nose is leaking beyond every measurement that you could possibly have. So, alright, I'm just going to cut a few of these out. So I just want to cut a whole heap of random circles. And of course this isn't going to match. It's going to be like all different colours and, you know, but that's the beauty of what I think, well, in my head, what I want to achieve. But let's face it, do you really want to be in my head right now with my stuffy nose and stuff? So who knows? Who knows what we're going to do. So what's everybody been up to? Has everybody finished their Christmas shopping? I don't know if I was meant to start on Tuesday. Meant to start. You hear that key word? Meant to start. But this thing had its other way with me, so I can't now have not started. So I'm hoping that next week, next Tuesday, I might be able to... Oh look, here's one that we've already created here. What else are we gonna... I might cut some with this as well. We're just gonna pop a few of these on. Yeah, nose dripping tap equals that. Yes, that's right. Hey Gigi, how are you, doll? Goodness me. Alright. So like I said, you could do this with a punch. It would probably be quicker, like you just punch out a whole heap of random circles. But I didn't want just circles. I wanted sort of like, you know, rings as such. I kept thinking, what's the 12 days of Christmas with the rings? 5 onion rings? No, 5 golden rings or something it is. That's what I kept thinking in my head. So that's why we've sort of gone with this one today. Alright. So we've got a card base, and then I do need to get, no, I don't want to use that, that's a bit busy. Let's see, what have we got here? Didn't really want to pull anything from my stash if I can help it. I want to use it from the box. Let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to use that one, I think. Let's use the dodgy. Now, look, this is how dodgy this is. Look at this, it's all yucky. So I'm going to glue that down. And, oh my goodness, Megan, your game going to Westfield. Still have a few. Did all the wrapping up today. Yeah, I always forget someone too, Anita. That's why you get chocolates. Chocolates that are wrapped under the tree, and then, you know, I figure, ooh, treat for me because I didn't forget anybody after Christmas. So you get to then eat said chocolates, eh? Alright, so this is just a normal card base, I'm assuming, and I've put a bit of green smudge on it, but I want to actually do some flicking on here. So I'm going to get some, well, it's got Old Olive, but I think actually I'm not going to use Old Olive. I'm going to use Shaded Spruce because I think that that's what that is there, just to sort of keep it into those tones of Shaded Spruce. And I want to do a bit of like Winker Stella flicking. Oops. So hopefully that didn't make you deaf. Alright, so I'm just going to put a bit of Wink on my block here and ink up some, make some nice Shaded Spruce and do some flicking on my, it doesn't work for me when I do it like that. It works for me when I do it better like this. Alright, so we just do a bit of flicking there like so. I'm going to keep that there because I might use that wrong. And then we're just going to lay our circles over the thing, but we might colour a few of these ones that have got like the gold on them here. So let me grab, we might use Real Red because obviously we've got Real Red there in our little thing. Oh, he's done all the Christmas shopping for you, Sarah. Oh my god, that's amazing. I wish mine would. I had to send mine out to get 2 things on Monday. Oh, that was a nightmare in itself. Yeah, I really need to do it online, but I need to do it earlier, hey? Earlier than the week before, Beck. That's the plan. Alright. So, I'm just going to grab my Real Red blending brush here. And we're just going to blend over these just to give them a bit of a different colour. So that, you know, when you use white, you can always blend over it. Alright. I thought I grabbed, I'm like, this is a bit like cherry cobbler, but it's not. It is Real Red, I can assure you. So we've got one there, and then I might keep that colour. Will I keep that colour or change it? I'm going to keep that colour. And then I'm going to do that one there, like so. Lay them over there like that. And then I might get this one. And we can just... So we're going to do it. It's going to be a Christmas card. And I'm going to get red everywhere. So we're just going to lay our circles, essentially, on our little project piece here. And just see what it looks like when we're done. Quite simply. I don't know if this is, you know, what you would have thought that we would have done, but we're just going to layer a few and see how it turns out. But I think I want some strippy bits over the back here too. So let's just dive back into our box and see what we've got in here. Oh, there's that strippy. Oh, that's got, see, I've actually put, that's got Stello tape on the back of it, so that's not going to work. Oh, we could get a bit of gold happening on there. See, this kind of box here, Fiona would freak. My friend over in New Zealand would freak if she saw this kind of box. I went, I think she would need a brown paper bag. She'd be hyperventilating about now. Oh, that's not a piece. That's something else. That's something else. I was just looking for some random... Oh, I know what we'll use. Here, look. We can use some of these bits and bobs. So we've got these ones here. We won't put blue on it because we don't really have blue anywhere there. Might be able to get away with doing a bit of that. Should I wreck that or should I keep that? Keep or scrap it? What do you think? This piece here, let me know in the comments before I scrap it. I'm just gonna tear this. See, this is how my mind works, whether I'm sick or not. But this is kind of what goes through my head when I see all these scrappy pieces on the desk, right? So you could cut a slit in the circle and work. Oh, I could too. Hey Sonia, how are you? You finished your Christmas shopping. Awesome. Keep. Alright, so don't scrap it. Keep it. Alright. I'll keep it then. So I'm just going to tuck that there. And then what else have I got in this little hot little box here? Should I put a snowflake on it? I found these snowflakes in here. Should I put a snowflake? Maybe I might put a snowflake on there too. Alright, we'll just keep that one out for the minute. I'm just searching. Oh, what about this? So I've obviously used that. Let's just tear a bit of that and see what that looks like too. It's got a bit of embossing on it, but that's alright. You can. Alright, I reckon, you know what? I reckon we just start sticking it. Just scrap it, Anita. Scrap it, scrap it. Fill the strip so you can see the red. Fill the strip. Fill the strip. Oh, fill it, okay. Well, that's cherry colour. Oh, alright, we'll just do this. Like this? Is that what you're talking about, Megan? I hope so. Alright. So, and then I think I'm going to pop that bit over there like that. That'll give us a few little things. Alright, you know what? I think we're just going to stick it down. I think let's just do it. Shall we do it? Alright, so roughly we need to cut this. So let's actually, before we get carried away, let's cut that. So we've got our background here, which is 9.5 centimetres. Alright, so we're going to cut these down to 9.5 centimetres. Let me get my U-View trimmer out. And we'll just cut that there. So we'll go 9.5 there. And I'm going to cut this end off here. Well, that's going to be difficult. I'm going to flick it around for a minute. 9.5, like so. And yes, I will scrap those two little bits that I just cut off, or will I? Just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time, Jill. Alright, so I'm just going to start gluing all of this down, because I think we've sort of got something happening here. Let's just see what happens. So I hope this is kind of like encouraging you to look at the stuff that's on your desk and go, oh, scrap it or save it. So we've had a few people that said just scrap it, Beck. Seriously, like, what are you doing? You just really need to scrap it. I think I need to put another one over there like that. Let's just colour that in too. Like so. And then get that back out. And I'm gonna sneeze. You know when you can feel a sneeze coming on? And you're gonna... I might sneeze in a minute, so apologies if I do. I need to... Don't look at the light, Beck. Don't look at the light. Alright, so we're gonna pop that on there like that as well. And then I think we'll just start sticking. So I'm gonna pop a few of these here, and I'm gonna work with this glue because then I can maybe pull some up and tuck some under like so, and then we'll pop that one there. I don't know, I can't even remember how I had it. Can you guys remember? Like that and like that. Maybe I might stick that one on dimensionals actually. Let's get some dimensionals. Where's my picky tool? You know, I went somewhere last Saturday for some class, for a class. Well, it wasn't class, it was a team thing. And they didn't have any picky, and I didn't take any tools with me. First mistake as a crafter, hey? Rookie mistake. Didn't have any supplies with me, and I just can't craft without a take your pick tool. I don't know about you guys, but they become your lifeline when you're doing things and you're so used to doing it. Just let me clean this up before it goes everywhere, hey? But yeah, my take your pick tool is definitely an essentially must-have tool. And it's funny, what did I do before my take your pick tool? Who knows? I couldn't tell you. Scrap it all, Megan, you reckon? Scrap it all. Alright, I'm going to put a bit of glue on the back of that. But this card could turn out amazing and you'll go, oh my god, Beck, you had that as scraps. Alright, we'll just do that and that with me glue there, and then pop a couple of these little guys on here, and then this one will go down here. Are you keeping a track of how many I'm using here? Because you know me, I'm not gonna sit on an odd table, that's for sure. And I'm going to use all of these bits because these are the best bits. Once you've done this, they're easier to get off, and we don't want to waste anything, do we? Lukey's hard at work. Lukey hasn't got COVID yet, so he's on the all clear for now. It is warm here. I know. I don't have a hoodie on. I've actually got a t-shirt on, Megan, and I don't have any socks on. So I'm like really super duper warm tonight. Alright, I didn't put any of me crumb cakey one on. Where am I going to stick that? I'm going to lift this up. Can I lift this up? I'm going to lift that up, and I'm going to stick that in there like that. That's where it's going to go. Oops. Stick that in there. Where's me little, there's me tear and tape there, like that. What do you think so far? Do you reckon, are we getting there? I haven't used any of these bits. Should I use those bits? Maybe not. And then if we did that there, like that, and then shall we use the snowflake? Like that, and then do that. Actually, I don't mind that. That looks a bit of alright. Or, actually, no, I think I like that there. What do you think? Are we liking that or not? Yay or nay? Do I maybe need another circle up here, I think. Maybe let's put one of these brown ones up there. Like so. Let's just tuck that up there. So we got sort of that, you know, contrasty thing happening. Should I do that? It's already got dimensionals on the back and everything back. Jeez, what were you doing? Or should I put me snowflake here and then do that there? So it's sort of like a bit of off-center. What do you reckon? Yes to the snowflake. That looks good. Alright, cool. I just got to wipe my nose because, you know, dripping like a tap and all tonight, ladies. Alright. Well, I think I actually like that. So let's put a dimensional on the back of that snowflakey. Do I colour my snowflake? Oh no, I'm going to leave it white. I was going to say, do I colour it or leave it white? But I'm going to leave it white. And I'm actually going to line that up so it kind of covers the join of our designer series paper there. And then, don't know, I think, are they in the wrong spot? Oh no, they're alright. We'll put some more of these on the top of this little sucker here. And look at that, we didn't even have to stamp tonight. We could just wing it, literally. There we go. Now, I do want to add a few tiny little bits to it. So, I've got these amazing punches here. So, these are on the last chance list at the moment. They were $41, they're now $28.70. And this is why I like these little cool dudes, right? Because now I can come in, and with this gold stuff here, I can punch a few little, you know, what are they called? Stockings. And I could punch a few little stars. And like we can do this out of offcuts. And then I could grab, where did that green paper go that we had before? Mind you, it hasn't really emptied my scrap box much, has it? But anyway, I was looking for that. Where did I put it? Oh, goodness grief me. I was looking for the bit that I cut those green circles out. I don't know what I did. Oh, here it is. It's on the other side here. We'll do some Christmas trees here. How many have I got now? 5 Christmas trees or so. And then we can just like layer these up. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should not do those in that colour. Maybe I should do them in a different colour. Alright, let's just see. So I think if we go maybe a star there, grab my picky tool and do that there, like that. Who's got these punches? I think they're quite useful. I've got a lot of other different punches, so yes, over the centre, finish line, wink on the snowflake. Oh, I can't put wink on the snowflake, it's actually shiny, so it won't work on the snowflake. So I'm going to go 1, 2, let's just see. I'm not going to just do 2 Christmas trees, you guys know me better than that. I'm going to do 1 there, and 1 there like that. And then I might do another one up here, because these are kind of like our embellishment pieces, right? Like our blingy bits. I might put wink on those Christmas trees though, like that. And then perhaps I need a boot, a couple of boots. Here we go. What's this here? Look at the, oh look, that would have been handy before, wouldn't it? It's already torn. Maybe I won't use that bit. Let's see, can we use this bit here? We can. We'll use this. Oops. And this. And this. And then we'll go, I'm going to cover that because that's a red blob there that we don't need. We'll do that one there. A red blob here. See, and then you use these little guys like embellishments. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that'll do. 7. And then we'll get our bit of wink back. Where did I put my wink? Here's my wink here. Oh no, these punches are pretty cool, and I saved them. They go in my thing. And because this is already green, I was just going to go over these trees, and they're going to, because the Winker Stella, you know, because we dipped it in that stuff before, we're going to highlight those trees. Oh, I got a cough, sorry. Alright. And then I could actually just clean that off. So I'm just cleaning that off on my little chamois here. And then I could go back and put some wink on top of that little stocking and that little stocking. Like that. So there we go. What do you think? Hey? I don't reckon that that is too bad for scraps. I think that looks alright. Let me know if you're loving that or if you're hating it. Either way, I'd like some honest feedback. Yay or nay? I'm pretty tough. I'm an Aussie. I've got tough skin. I can take a nay. But, I mean, it hasn't emptied my box much. Look at my box clean here. So, some of that will go in the bin. I know that. But, just, you know, for an example, we can do stuff. And will these scraps go in the box bin? Yes, they'll go back in that box bin. Will these go in the box bin? Yes, they'll go in that box bin. Because you never know, right? You never know. Cool card, love it. Pretty cool. Ah, yay! I'm glad you like it. Maybe I need to do a box clean more often. See how I go for my box cleans. But yeah, I really like these punches. I must admit, I'm a punch hoarder or collector. I don't hoard stuff, I collect stuff. And I do like to get all of the different little punches regardless. I didn't buy the stamp set that goes with this. I just bought the punches because they can be used as standalones. But I just do love having the punch option there. So, you know, especially when you're making confetti and stuff like that. So, oh, I'm glad you all like that. I really don't think you can go wrong. If you've got a bit of, you know, crumb cake, a bit of green, a bit of red, I really don't think you can go wrong with the, you know, the whole colour combination. So, alright guys, well, guess what? This will be my last Wing It Wednesday for the year. Next week is Christmas Eve, so I was not going to come live Christmas Eve, and then the week after that is, I think, New Year's Eve or something like that. But so I'll be back at the start of January for Wing It Wednesday, but you'll see me for Breakfast with Beck on Saturday morning, this Saturday.
and hopefully I'll have some brilliant ideas that you can try over the holidays. So now I have no challenge for you tonight, so you get Christmas off, so you don't have to do any challenges tonight. But I did have a challenge last week where you had to create a Christmas scene, and only 2 people entered it. So we do these challenges over in my Craft with Beck group. We can do a few more things over there than what we can on my business page here. So the Craft with Beck group is where everything happens and people share all of their great ideas over there. So if you're not a member of the Craft with Beck group, jump on over, answer a few quick questions, and I'll let you in. The questions are there just for our safety, to be honest, to stop any of us from, getting hacked or anything like that as well. So last week, as I said, only 2 people entered, so I'm going to give away the 2 prizes for the 2 people that entered. One of them was Chris Brower, which is my friend from over in the United States. I'm going to send Chris a tutorial for entering so that she gets something straight away and she doesn't have to wait the 4 weeks postage that it'll take to get to her. And the other one was Linda, my good friend Linda. She is part of my team. So Linda, and she's also, Linda is also my running around chick at the moment because I can't go anywhere, so she's been getting some groceries for me. So Linda, what have I got for you? I am going to give you, I'm going to give you a packet of the gold dipped papers, and what else have I got in my Hot Wheel box? And a roll of ribbon. That's what I'm going to give you for entering my Craft with Beck challenges. So thank you very much for the year. I can't tell you how much I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and tuning in with me every week. It means the world to me, and let's face it, without you guys sitting here chatting to me every Wednesday night, it'd be pretty lonely. I'd be sitting here by myself. I just love how Stamping Up has brought me friends from all around the globe, all around the world. It's just amazing. I wouldn't have met half the people that I'd know now if it wasn't for, let's face it, stamps, ink and paper. So thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. If you don't tune in to Breakfast with Beck on Saturday morning, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you all in the new year with lots of exciting products to work with. But I do have some events. Before I finish, the January the 6th and 8th of January, we are doing this Sweet Bugs class. So we're doing a class on the 6th and the 8th of January. Catalogue launch is on the 18th of January. Gears and Textures class is on the 20th and the 22nd of January. And I also have my paper share out at the moment. So if you not on my email list, all of my events and my paper shares and all of those kind of things come out via email. So if you're not on my email list, jump on, because everything comes out via email. Alright guys, have a wonderful Christmas and a safe New Year. Please stay safe, and I will see you all on Saturday morning for Breakfast with Beck. Other than that, I'll see you next year. Bye for now.